her statement, and I now give the floor to the representative of Indonesia.
Thank you very much, Madam President. Madam President, I would like to begin by thanking USG Madam Rosemary DiCarlo, Madam Hedy Grow, and Mr. Khalid Shafik for their briefings. On the occasion of the 5th anniversary of the Minsk agreements, Indonesia would like to highlight the following 3 points. First, respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity of states. Indonesia reaffirms its principled and consistent position that sovereignty and territorial integrity of states are fundamental principles of relations among nations, including in Ukraine. Indonesia is therefore against any actions of annexation of any sovereign country or territory. It is a clear violation of the UN Charter and international law. Second, full adherence and implementation of the Minsk agreements. Minsk agreements constitute the legal basis for achieving a political solution and provide roadmap to settle the conflict in Ukraine. Indonesia supports full implementation of the agreements in line with the purposes and principles of the UN Charter. We encourage relevant stakeholders to uphold these commitments fully. This will be a crucial confidence booster to ultimately pave the way for a political solution and to restore peace and stability in the affected areas. Indonesia also takes note of the work by the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe and Trilateral Contact Group in the implementation of the agreements. We call on all parties to immediately cease hostilities and commit themselves to fully respecting the ceasefire and refraining from provocations that could lead to more tensions. The parties should refrain from actions that could be viewed as provocative and which can further impede a peaceful resolution in line with the Minsk agreements. Third, peaceful settlement of conflict. Indonesia reiterates its call on all concerned parties to exercise utmost restraint, manage the crisis responsibly, promote peaceful settlement, and uphold respect for international law. We call on them to achieve a comprehensive and balanced solution through dialogue as stipulated in Article 33 of the Charter. In doing so, Indonesia encourages the concerned states to take necessary measures to de-escalate tensions. We are against any actions that exacerbate hostilities and deteriorate the already fragile situation on the ground. Mr. President, let me end by reiterating that Indonesia will fully support all constructive efforts that are aimed at resolving the conflict in Ukraine peacefully in accordance with international law and Charter principles. We once again urge a peaceful solution to the crisis in Ukraine according to the relevant Security Council resolutions and the agreements signed by the parties involved. I thank you.
I thank the representative of Indonesia for his statement, and I now give the floor